Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Nizar, founder of Bubblebee, and this is part 2 of our complete KDP series. In the last video, we found our winning niche, the mom guided journal memory book niche, and today we are going to create the perfect title and subtitle for that book. Now, here's the thing. You can have the best book in the world, but if your title and subtitle don't tell Amazon and their customers what your book is about, then you will be invisible. And you won't rank, you won't get clicked, and you won't make any sales. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create titles and subtitles that rank on page 1. We will use ChatGPT, the free version of course, to generate some broad ideas, and then we will use also Bubblebee's KDP mentor to validate these ideas and optimize them. So if you're ready, then let's dive in. Before we start creating anything, you need to understand one thing: what makes a title and subtitle actually work on Amazon. So for that, we will dive into Amazon and see some results. We go to Amazon and search for guided journal for mom, for example, and click on the first book. This first section before the colon is the title, and the text after the colon is the subtitle. The title is what people see first on Amazon, and it's the primary thing Amazon uses to understand what your book is about. And the subtitle gives you additional context and helps you rank for more keywords. Actually, here's what most beginners don't understand. Amazon is a search engine just like Google, and when someone types mom memory book then into that search bar, then Amazon looks at your title, subtitle, and also the keywords to decide if your book should show up. The title and the subtitle are the most powerful places to put your keywords, and they have more ranking weight than your description or your 7 keywords or anything else. But here's the catch: they also need to make sense to humans, because if Amazon shows your book to customers, but your title looks like keyword spam or nobody clicks on it, and if nobody clicks, Amazon drops your ranking. So we need balance. Keywords for Amazon's algorithm plus clear and compelling copy for humans. So now let me show you some common mistakes that will kill your rankings. Therefore, I have collected some mistakes every new publisher does. The number one mistake would be no keywords in your title. And I see this all the time. If someone creates a new book, for example, if you take a gratitude journal, and they have a pattern on the cover, for example, something like an autumn leaves pattern, they tend to name it after the design they use. For example, they use autumn leaves, but they don't know that nobody's searching for that. Nobody's searching for autumn leaves journal. They mostly search for gratitude journals. So this book will never rank in its category. So mistake number 2 would be keyword stuffing. It's kind of like the opposite problem that we had before, and most of the people think that the more keyword they put into their title, the better will their book perform. But if you have no structure in your title, then it will just be a mess. If you use let's say we will create the title for our mom journal book, then bad title would be something like mom journal memory book, gift, keepsake, mother, grandmother, birthday, Christmas present, something like that. This looks very, very spammy and unprofessional, and customers won't click on it. So mistake number 3 would be adding fluff to the title. Instead of just using the main keyword, something like accounting ledger, if you want to use it in your title, people often write something like small business accounting ledger for keeping records of taxes. That's very descriptive, sure, but it dilutes your main keyword, and you're competing for small business accounting ledger instead of the high volume keyword accounting ledger. And if this is what you want then go for it. But if not, then be very specific with your keywords. The fourth mistake would be spelling and grammar errors. This one is obvious and it's a huge one. One typo in your title makes you look like a scammer. Customers won't trust you, so therefore they won't click and they won't buy. Last but not least, the fifth mistake, the problem with wrong capitalization. If you look at these top ranking books, see the pattern here? Every major word is capitalized. If you look at the Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story book, then you can see that the author has capitalized the first letter here. The small words like to, for, and the are in lowercase. That's the standard. And if your title looks like this or this, then it looks unprofessional. We have all these mistakes and you should try to avoid them at any cost. Here is what I would do and what I see working consistently on Amazon's first page. For the title, we will use only one keyword and that's it. Not a combination of keywords, not 3 or 4 keywords in one title, just one keyword. And it would look something like mom memory book, for example. Why? Because when you search for mom memory book on Amazon, look at what ranks. Most of the books contains only one keyword and that's it. They are all using clean, simple titles with the main keyword front and center. And the subtitle will be a 3-part structure. Here's my formula for that. The first part will be an adjective plus related keyword. Example would be a meaningful keepsake journal. The second part is the book details. An example for that would be 120 guided prompts and photo pages. The third part would be the target audience plus related keywords. For example, it would be something like perfect gift for mom, grandma, or Mother's Day. This structure does 3 things. It includes multiple related keywords naturally, and it also tells customers exactly what's inside, and also it targets different search terms. So now that you understand the framework, let's actually create our title and subtitle using AI. Okay, so now we know our niche is the mom memory books niche, and we did our research in the last video. This niche is pretty profitable with low to medium competition. Now we need a title and subtitle, and for that we will use ChatGPT, or you can use Claude or Gemini, whatever you like. The free version will be enough. First thing we do is we give him an initial prompt like this one. We give him an order like create a KDP book title and subtitle for a guided memory journal where moms fill out prompts about their life story. The related keywords will be life story, keepsake journal, guided prompts, Mother's Day gift. The book specs will be around 120 pages. The book size will be 8.5 to 11 inches, and the target audience will be adult children buying for their, not for their dads, for their moms. And make the title simple and keyword focused, make the subtitle descriptive and include related keywords naturally. Now we click enter and see some results. Okay, the first option is mom tell me your life story. He took title of the current book we know already. That is not an option for us. The option 2 is my mom's life story journal. This one is also not good. Mother's guided life story journal. Mom share your memories. It's also not good. For my mom, your story matters. This one is actually not that bad, but I don't like the way he used a colon in between the title. It should be not too much words. Let's see, we type in, it should be more unique. You took titles of current best sellers in the market. I don't want that. Make my title more unique again. So let's see what ChatGPT will give us. Threads of my life. Okay, he didn't. He changed the way of thinking. He didn't use mom in the title now. Writing in her own words. Okay, here, mom's story, 1 page at a time. Before you know me, the life you lived, the story I keep. This one is not that bad, but it doesn't tell me what the book is about, so it should be more clear. Mom, the story only you can tell. Yeah, this one is also not that bad, but I think I already saw some books that used some similar titles like that. Maybe we can use something like To My Son as the title, but we should also consider if it's a daughter, to my daughter or to my son or to my children. Let's see. How about To My Son? It's a beautiful title, but doesn't fit the product you described earlier. A guided life story journal for moms, meant to be filled out by mothers and given to their adult children. Yeah, the title describes it actually, but the journal is specifically written for a son, not daughters. It's a message from the mother to her son. Yeah, I know that, but you can make a series of books. You can first start with To My Son, then you can make one for your daughter, and then you can make one for your grandchildren and so on. So that's a good idea, I guess. I mean, ChatGPT is telling us that it's not a good idea, but I didn't give him enough context, so therefore it's okay. It's actually a good mother to son journal instead. Yeah, it's actually a mother to her children journal, but we can start with the son part. And let's see. Perfect. Now that journal is a mother's guided keepsake, and as you see that the process is pretty raw. I didn't script it or something like that. That's the way I work if I search for a niche and create new titles. Now we have some options here. To my son with all my heart. To my son, the story only I can tell. Actually, for my son is also good. To the son I love. My story for my son. This one is good. My story for my son. Or this one is also good. Letters of my life to my son. Doesn't use too many keywords here. Here as well, we have only one keyword here. And letters of my life to my son. Let's add which one would you prefer? Okay, let's see. Why this is the best. Emotional but not cliche. Broad appeal. Clear message. CEO friend contains the important keyword son, but it still feels fresh and elegant. Premium gift feel. To my son with all my heart. My story for my son. This one is actually good. Dear son, this is my life story. I think I will pick this one. How about this one? It's excellent, and honestly, it might be even stronger than the previous options. And let's see the subtitle suggestions she gave us. A guided memory journal for mothers to share their life story, wisdom, and photos. And actually, this is also good for us because it starts with the first adjective and the related keyword, a guided memory journal. Then it also tells the book details for mothers to share their life story. I mean, it should be guided prompts. It should be also mentioned. And the target audience is for mothers to share their life story. Actually, no, it doesn't include the target audience. In the subtitle, can you include the book details a little bit and also the target audience? A guided memory and photo journal for mothers to preserve their life story and gift it to their son. Actually, it should be 100 guided prompts. Okay, this one is good. I think this one will be it. For the title, we said that we will use Dear Son, and for the subtitle, we will use option 5, this one. Okay, so now that we have some broad idea what we will use for our title and subtitle, now let's head to Pubblebee's KDP mentor so he can validate this idea of ours. Okay, now we go to the KDP mentor and we now have to enter the main title and the subtitle. And the main title was Dear Son, this is my life story, and the subtitle is this one. All the other parts, I mean, we don't have it, so therefore we can type something in this. We don't include these ones. Also for these, you can only type in a dot if you don't have your keywords. So then we click start analysis. Our tool will analyze now our title and our subtitle and give us some feedback for it. Let's see if it's a good one or if we should change it a little bit. Okay, we did get, for the title, we did get 65 ranking. That's not bad, but we have 2 high recommendations and 1 medium, and we also have 3 past checks here. Let's see the past checks first. First one is clear target audience identified. Yeah, the original subtitle clearly identifies mothers and sons as the target audience, which is crucial for niche marketing. That's what I already told. The benefit-oriented language, the phrases preserve their life story and give it to their son, effectively communicates the core benefit of the journal. One is also good, and also mentioning 100 prompts and photojournals highlights important features that differentiate the product. Yeah, that's our parts that we did good in the title. And let's see the recommendations. The current main title is a phrase rather than a clear book title. A more direct title incorporating key search terms will improve discoverability and immediately convey the book's purpose. And the before was our title we select with ChatGPT, and the recommendation of our tool is My Life Story, a guided journal for my son. I mean, change the main title to My Life Story. That's also good, a guided journal for my son. It's using the word guided journal directly. Let's see the other recommendation. The current subtitle is good but can be optimized to include more high-value keywords identifying through Publicis keyword research, making it more appealing to potential buyers searching for similar products. Let's see. He did add, instead of mothers, he did add mom to preserve their life story and gift it to their own to share her legacy, memories, and wisdom with her son. Actually, I like this one better than our current version. I guess for the subtitle, I will stick to this one, but for the title, I mean, his description is right. Yes, our tool is telling us that we should use a title that is more focused on the topic, but I like this title a little bit more than this one because we already use a guided journal for my son in the subtitle, and my life story wouldn't be enough, I guess, for only the title. So we will stick to this title here, and you see that you don't have to do all the recommendations here. It's there for you to inspire you, and if you want to stick with your current title, then you can do it. Please don't remember that it's a tool and you shouldn't be focusing too much on it. You should also think yourself and make decisions for your own. And the last recommendation is the combined title and subtitle should immediately tell the customer what the book is, who it's for, and what benefit it offers. The proposition is create a stronger, more unified message. Yeah, it's actually the combination of these 2 recommendations here. It gives us, if it's combined together, how it should look like. And as I said, for the subtitle, I will use the recommended one. And for the title, we will stick with our current version. So therefore, our book title will be Dear Son, This is My Life Story. And our subtitle will be a guided memory and photo journal with 100 prompts for mom to share her legacy, memories, and wisdom with her son. I guess we will stick to this. Now, you might be thinking, why did we need both ChatGPT and the KDP mentor tool? Here is the truth. ChatGPT is great for brainstorming. It can generate tons of quick ideas, but it doesn't understand Amazon's algorithm, and it doesn't know what's actually working, and it doesn't have a real time market data. Our KDP mentor tool is trained on Amazon KDP specifically, and it knows what title structures rank best, how to balance keywords with readability, character count optimization, competitor analysis, and also the search volume data. Using both gives you the best of both worlds and creative ideas from ChatGPT plus data-driven optimization from the KDP mentor. All right, so we have our niche and we have our title and subtitle. And in the next video, we are going to dive into the keyword research and find the exact 7 backend keywords to use, so Amazon knows exactly when to show our book. So if you want to try Pubblebee's KDP Mentor yourself, then head to pubblebee.com and you can try it today. You also can drop a comment below and let me know what the title of your book is, and I will review a few in the next video if you want. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next part of this series. See you in the next one.